Okay, see all these ashes? They're gonna be pushed over into that hole. And this is the paneling. It's a little dirty from the rains. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today's update is a little different than what we'd expected to be sharing. We're kind of in a holding pattern right now with the Barndominium build, which is kind of sad because, well, we lost our buyer for our current home. However, it's definitely not the news we wanted, but it's part of the journey, right? These things happen. And sometimes you just have to roll with it until the timing lines up again. So, while we're waiting to get everything back on track again, I thought I'd shift gears a little bit and show you some alternate plot plans and landscaping ideas that I've been working on for the property. I've been playing around with a few different layouts, things like where to put the garden, the trees, the outdoor sitting areas, and how to make the most of the views out there. And even though it's a little frustrating to be on pause, it's actually been nice to take a step back and really think about how we want everything to flow out there. Sometimes those delays end up being blessings in disguise, because I think the plot plan that I've come up with that I really like is better than what I originally showed you guys. So we're staying patient, we're working behind the scenes and trusting that it'll all come together at the right time. In the meantime, let me know in the comments which layout you like best, or if you have any ideas for the landscaping, I'd love to hear them. So, do you remember this plot plan right here? Looks like this. Yeah. So, the things that I've been working on, so here's the condo that we're working on, right? And then here's our backyard, and then over here down here is the big house that we'll eventually get to. But then over here is the garden area, the chickens and orchard area right here. And then down here in the front of the house is a landscaped area that I've redone. And so some of this area I've also redone. It's kind of the same, but I just did a little bit more of a detailed sketch for some of them, and I'll show you some of the preliminaries too. So when I first started looking at some of the new ideas, this was one of the first plans that I came up with. So in that garden area I made a wallapini, and it's just this square garden area, and these are the wallapinis right here, and then just some little garden boxes areas, right, and a little pathway. So I kept it real simple and made the plus sign. But then I was like, that's kind of boring. Let's see if we can do any better. Then I decided to make one big wallapini, and I changed out some of the design here to give it a little bit more artistic, but yet to see if we could get some more area and more things growing, and that turned out pretty cool too. It's all right. But then this is what I ended up with, and I really like it, so tell me what you think. And it's kind of hard to see, so I know, but this is the the plot plan that I came up with. Now notice this one's at least a lot more colorful, so it's a little easier to see, right? But this is the wallapini in the center, so I just made a square wallapini. And then this is outdoor garden area, right around it. So it's got this nice walking path around the whole thing. And then there's little growing sections everywhere. So it's kind of like a little space for every section, and little sitting areas and places that you can enjoy it, right? As well. And then have the smaller wallapini building that is sunken in. It'll be a little smaller than the other one, but I think it'll be more practical actually. So, and then if you can see that, that's the koi pond. So that's what ties it over. So that's the garden area, and I really like it because I like the curvy pathways. So hopefully, and I've got all sorts of trees, fruit trees. Trying to go with more of the permaculture stuff. So, and herbs and things like that. The next thing that I have, all right, so this is a little bit more of a close-up on the plot plan. So down here is the koi pond. Again, I drew it out. I want to have a little Asian bridge over the water. Want a little koi pond. Thinking about making it some different levels so that we can actually have some good fish and maybe even some ducks. I don't know. I haven't decided yet on that. But with a little pathway, here's the fire pit. With the seating around it, with the firewood storage, and a little mini putt-putt golf area, bowling, and then right now I have batting cages right here. I don't know how soon we'll get that done, but it might be fun for like a family reunion to have some activities for the kids when that time comes, right? Here's a little pergola with the field. The checkerboard is for the big chess game. And then over here I have the volleyball court, and then some seating areas over here. So that's kind of the plot plan with some palm trees down here with the koi pond, some kind of a little bit of a rock waterfall area, because I love rocks and waterfalls. If you notice, in my last house we had a waterfall as well. Now this is behind the condo, so if you notice down here, this is the checkerboard, and then right over to the left of that here is the outdoor movie theater. Okay, and then and here's the condo and the shop that we're building. And then behind that, I have here a trampoline and a tetherball sports area, right? But I wanted this is my nut orchard area. But notice that I wanted it again to be a little bit more permaculture-ish and attractive. I didn't want it to be real boxy. On my initial plan, I made it real, grid-like, and just didn't think that was going to be very appealing visually. So I added a couple of different trees and a little walking path with a little sitting area as well, so that you can enjoy that backyard area as well and enjoy the shade and whatnot. So that's pretty exciting in my opinion of what it looks like. And then in front of the house, down in the front, this is also kind of an area that I want to do. Again, I colored it pretty good. So this is the section in front of the house, the big house. This is the sidewalk, front porch area. And then I have the gazebo down here with some flowers and bushes and trees, and I want a little water feature here. But then again, I did a little walking path and some shade trees and some flowering bushes to give it just a little bit more aesthetic. And over here, there's a little kind of a circle to gather with friends, and another maybe a little fire pit as well to gather with the neighbors, and just some sitting areas as well to enjoy it. Because on this walking path, my dad, who passed away, that I told you about, I guess about a year ago in our why video, he has a bunch of cement walkway steps that we're gonna take from my mom's current house and transplant them to the new house when the time comes. So to kind of make sure that he has that presence there and that memory as well. So the only other thing that I've drawn up that is visual, oh, I did do my orchard. This is my orchard plan to make sure that I have enough in that section of the trees and the spacing for them. It is a little blocky, I get it, but these are my orchards, so they're kind of supposed to be blocky in that regards, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. The other thing that I have drawn up that I could show you is the chicken and goats section. Again, I haven't decided yet if I want goats. Tell me in the comments if you think I should. I'm a little nervous, to be honest. But anyway, this is the new layout for them. It gives a little area for the goats to play in and the chickens, and then ultimately it's like a gate within a gate within a gate. So here's the chicken coop with an outdoor walking run that's gated off, but then it can also be opened up and go into the bigger gate area for to be with the goats as well. So because chickens and goats do okay, so it's like just a little bit bigger so that they have a little bit more space. So try to make it friendly for them. What do you think? Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell so you can follow along as we get back to building. But I'd like to hear what you have to say. Okay, so I was just looking at the video that I had made, and I think it's really funny because it was actually, disclosure, my first time in the beginning of the video where I was actually using the teleprompter that I'd never used before. So that's why I look a little funny in the beginning, and I appreciate your kindness and willingness to let me learn how to do some of these things. And anyway, thanks.